This channel is part of the Nick Terrell network. Sit back, relax and enjoy your featured presentation. Hi guys, hello and welcome back to another Evercade Arcade Cartridge review. So we are up to cartridge number 6 in the collection. These are of course the purple cartridges, and this one is Galco or Gaelco Arcade number 2. Okay, so straight away we see the 6 games on this. Trusty specs, and I'll give you the lineup. So we have, in no particular order, Big Karnak, World Rally 2, TH Strikes Back, Maniac Square, Squash, and Touch and Go. Okay, so let's have a look at a little booklet. It comes in the box, of course, and we just get our contents and about Galco. I'm going to call him Galco from now on. That sounds more, of a pronunciation. Okay, Spanish company Galco, pronounced Gaelco. There you go. If you were wondering, well, actually, I was. And I just look like a little bit of a wally on camera. Not for the first time. Okay, Spanish company Gaelco was formed in 1985, and the name is a portmanteau of Gabinete Electronico Consultivo, or Electronic Consultative Cabinet. It's a mouthful, isn't it, to start off with? Primarily active in the arcade scene throughout the 1990s, Gaelco brought a variety of excellent games to thrill players with slick performance, well-crafted audio-visual aesthetics and a very distinctive sense of style. Sadly, few of Gaelco's games ever got conversions to home computers and consoles back in the day, which meant a lot of people missed out on them, myself included. But that was then, and this is now, so we're proud to present you with a selection of the company's greatest titles from their time in arcade gaming. So yeah, there we go. Let's just flick through the booklet. So there's a little blip of Big Karnak, World Rally 2, TH Strikes Back, otherwise known as Thunder Hoop 2, Maniac Square, Squash, and Touch and Go. And of course, on the back, the Pokemon little list of collect them all. So I am going to drop down, play my favourite 3 on the cartridge, and then I'll get back and give you my final thoughts. Okay folks, first game of the day, TH Strikes Back, Thunder Hoop 2.
I'll be back.
Famous last words. Lovely little intro here. Okay, let's throw some credits in and rock and roll. Listen to that soundtrack. So this is basically just an absolute belter of like a running gun. Multi-directional shooter, of course. Plenty of enemies. Gets a little very quick, a little bit nutty, very fast. But hey, it's an arcade game, isn't it? These things were designed just to eat your coins. The joy, of course, with these is you just carry on pumping your virtual credits in. So potentially, these games are completable if you've got the patience, of course. But this is just one of those sorts like where come and give it a blast for 5 minutes. One of those sorts of end of the day games. Or as I tend to call them, no-brainers. Why, but it really reminds me like the Metal Slug games. Probably just the sort of whole run and gun. So you will use your continues up with this one, folks. Okay, here's the end of level baddie. Just keep jumping around and soaking with bullets. Very easy pattern to pick up this guy. There he goes. Okay guys, let's leave it there. Let's go on to the next one. Second game of the day, touch and go. Let's do a little bit of volleyball.
Touch and go.
Okay, select your team. Let's go USA. And we're playing Spain.
First match.
So volleyball, of course, is that bum set spike, so you get the 3 chances to get the ball and get it back over the net. Think tennis, but on a beach. Yes, there's another point. Let's have it. So lovely little graphics here. One of those incredibly simple games but hard to master. Ah, I thought I set my mate up. There you go, there's the hard to master job.
Set ball.
That'll do.
Draw.
There's victory in match 1, or set 1 even. Let's move on to the next game. Okay guys, let's finish the day with a little bit of World Rally 2.
World Rally Swing Racing.
Get some credits and off we go. Estoril, Portugal, stage 1. Okay folks, here we go. Lovely controls on this one, button to accelerate left and right. Stage 1 complete, let's go back up top. Welcome back guys. So that was an interesting little gameplay segment, was it not? Yeah, so before I go into what I like about the kart specifically, I'll give you my reasons why I left the other 3 games off. Okay, so throw my trusty specs on for my notes. So I left off Big Karnak. This one I thought I was actually going to put on it before I actually fired the cartridge up. Played this cartridge a few times before. It's an Egyptian-based horizontal scroll 'em up. Nice game, but I just felt, I don't know, I didn't enjoy it as much as first time I actually played it a couple of months ago. And I think there's better on the cartridge. Let's have a look. Maniac Square. So that was a cool little Tetris puzzle game. A la Columns, any of these kind of games from like sort of like the late 80s, you know, puzzles, blocks drop down, you change the colours around, mix and match. It was a surprising little entry onto the cartridge, and I'm surprised I enjoyed it as much as I do, despite the fact of being a fan of the original Game Boy Tetris. And the other one I left out was Squash. Now this is probably better in my opinion as a 2-player, couple of beers with your friends, kinda, just one more go, I'm going to beat you again, you know, kind of game. Unusual entry onto the cartridge, I thought, but you know, most welcome. It's not a bad game. I just think that it's better as like a solo, you know. Of the games I picked, TH Strikes Back. I mean, like you saw in the gameplay there, just a fantastic, fast, frenetic run and gun, bouncy soundtrack. What I like and what I see in an arcade game, to be honest. Yeah, I can't rate this one like highly enough. Touch and Go. Volleyball. Who put a volleyball game on like an arcade cartridge? Except Gaelco. Yeah, you know, I really enjoyed this. It's one of those that, a bit like Squash, I feel is better with 2 players. But it's equally as fun on your own. Gives you a chance to get that practice in before your mate comes round. So a little old pro tip for you there. And World Rally 2. I was debating where to put this on because if memory serves me right, it was on the Gaelco Cartridge 1 as well. World Rally 1. But I couldn't leave it off. It's still a class game for racing, unique, that 3D isometric perspective, simple controls, addictive gameplay, that one more go factor. So that was why I picked the 3 I did, why I left the 3 I did, and my basic choices. In closing, my thoughts on the kart, I thought it was like really, really interesting, a nice little bunch of games. It was sports heavy, I feel, with there being 3 sports titles on there. But you know, sometimes like those things you think aren't going to work do, and I think for me it really does on this kart. I think it's a solid overall release, one that I'm happy to have in my arcade collection. And I finish off my notes with would recommend. It's as simple as that, guys. I don't suspect it's going to be for everyone because, like I say, there's like 3 of the 6 games are sports based. But hey, take a look at this one. You do far worse. Honestly, you really would. Personally, I give it a recommendation, but up to yourselves, guys. As always, okay, keep it real, and I'll see you next time.